Hi, and welcome to Ye Fit Adventures. My name's Darren, and this channel is about backpacking, cooking, and fitness. In today's video, I kind of wanted to talk about multi-tools, pocket knives, and maybe something you'd find in your EDC. So stick with us, and we'll get right back to it. So the first multi-tool I wanted to talk to you about was something I got back in the 80s when I was in Boy Scouts and I needed some kind of pocket knife. And the first thing I came up with was a Victorinox classic Swiss Army knife. Now this is a very simple Swiss Army knife. It only has a couple of features in here. The first thing I wanted to show you was a file and a flathead screwdriver. The next feature it has is a little penknife, which I've only sharpened maybe a couple of times, but it works fine. And the last thing is a little scissors, which I use this probably the most. The spring on it's kind of old, but I've had this for the longest. The piece on here, a plastic piece, came off, which also housed a toothpick, but now has since fell off and is lost. But the last thing on here is a little tweezers, and it's tucked away back here. I have used this quite a bit as well, but it seems to still be intact. Now this little knife I carry, usually I take it to work. It's usually in my EDC bag. It's a tried and true, and I will also leave the weight up. You'll see it. But this is a great little backpacking knife. You see these all around. And I've had this forever. The second kind of multi-tool Swiss Army knife that I picked up was in high school, and my family took a trip to Switzerland, and I wanted obviously to pick up a Swiss Army knife. And this one is the camping version, and I also got it engraved, which also has the year 96 that I graduated from high school. This obviously has more functions, more tools on here. I'm not gonna go over each one, but it's got a lot. It's got a sizable blade, screwdrivers. It's got 2 blades on here. It's got a sizable scissors, comes out, and a little saw, file action, corkscrew. I love this knife. I used to take this all the time in Boy Scouts, in high school camping. It's got a couple of these other things in here, but I've never really used it. But as I mentioned before, this has a lot of tools that I wasn't using backpacking. Which leads me to post-college, and I was kind of looking for something a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter, and had a lot of the same features. Which leads me to this little knife. This is a Gerber dime. It has a bottle cup opener, and you can tie like a lanyard or something on here. It has a flathead knife. It's pretty wider than the classic. It has pliers on the inside. These work really well if you have to repair tents or anything like that. It has scissors, a lot like spring-loaded, like the classic. It also has a couple of flathead screwdrivers, a little file on this side. This is an all-around good knife. It's heavy duty. One thing that I've noticed on other reviews is that the paint sometimes over time rubs off. But this is a good knife. Which leads me to my last multi-tool, which I absolutely love. It's a balance between the classic and the Gerber dime and the sizable camping Swiss Army knife, and which is my current favorite. This is the Leatherman Style CS. It too has a bottle opener, and what I love about this one, it does have a carabiner, so you can just clip it onto your belt or some kind of loop. It has a sizable, very sharp knife. It also has a toothpick on it, right here on the side. Comes out pretty easy. And it has scissors. I love these scissors. These are more heavy duty scissors. It's got a great spring on it. But it's really nice. That's one thing that I was looking for. I was looking for something like the classic, but that had a little bit more robust hardware on it. This also has a file on it and a flathead. So anytime I go backpacking, this is my new go-to pocket knife. It's light. It has all the functions that I normally use. It doesn't have any functions that I wouldn't use per se, but this is a great little tool. And that's about it. This is kind of like the evolution of my little pocket knife collection that I wanted to share. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the description below. If you like more videos like this, please subscribe and hit that like button. Till next time, take care, be safe.